Rihanna, she doesn't even wait for her fans. Rihanna will go in and get you good herself. Yeah.
People think that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky are throwing shade at Kendall Jenner, and here's why.
Kendall Jenner and Rihanna's reigniting their beef wasn't on my 2025 bingo card, and y'all, let me tell you, it is messy. Get this. Rihanna is trying to get the Kardashians blacklisted from the Met Gala and allegedly all high-profile events in Hollywood. And get this. Hollywood insiders are reportedly helping Rihanna because they feel the Kardashians have overstayed their welcome. Y'all, the tea in this feud is hot, so let's get straight into it and figure out why Rihanna seems to despise the Kardashians. Now, we all know the Kardashians love associating themselves with the who's who of Hollywood. I mean, if people are talking about you and there are cameras pointed at you, it won't take long before a Kardashian starts hanging with you. However, there are certain people in Hollywood who seem to go out of their way to purposefully not be linked to the Kardashians at all. One such person is none other than Rihanna, who has reportedly reignited her beef with the Kardashians. Y'all, despite never really hanging out with Kendall and her family, Rihanna reportedly has some serious issues with that family. The beef is so bad, Rihanna is now trying to get them blacklisted in Hollywood. Now, all this drama has been brought up because of the 2025 Met Gala. You see, over the years, Rihanna has slowly been building up her empire, and with that comes power and influence. Despite both Rihanna and the Kardashians having businesses, in the entertainment and beauty industry, only one name has real influence in those spaces, and it's not the Kardashians. Now, because of that, when Rihanna says something, people shut up and listen, unlike the Kardashians. Now, Rihanna's influence runs so deep that her bae, A$AP Rocky, got on the Met Gala's planning committee, and this now means Rihanna has a major say on who makes it to the guest list of arguably one of the most coveted events in Hollywood. For years, the Kardashians have made the Met Gala their own, but that might be about to change. And get this, it's all because of Chris Brown. Y'all remember that unspeakable series of events that led Chris Brown to assault Rihanna while they were dating? That despicable act has put a huge stain on Chris Brown ever since. However, while the whole world was standing with Rihanna for the horrific things she had just faced, Kendall Jenner reportedly took Chris Brown's side, and this fact has angered Rihanna ever since. And Kendall didn't stop there. She and Chris Brown became extremely close. Those two were hanging out everywhere together. It got to a point where Kendall was even reportedly dating Chris Brown. Y'all, at the time, word on the street was that Kendall had it bad for CB. And you want to know the scandalous part? Chris was still in a relationship with Kardashian Tran at the time, but Kendall was down bad for Chris Brown. I doubt she cared. Back in 2014, a source close to Kendall told Us Weekly that Kendall had grown obsessed with Chris Brown. You have to remember, at the time when this news broke, Chris Brown was behind bars for violating his probation when he allegedly made threats about using a weapon while he was seeking anger management treatment in rehab. The source said that one night after the 2014 MTV Video Music Awards, Kendall and Chris went back to Chris's place and hung out with friends until 5 a.m. Now, it wasn't just Kendall hanging out with Chris. Soon, even Kylie started hanging out with him. When Kris Jenner was asked about this at the time, she responded by laughing it off and joking about how she hated that her kids were into bad boys. Now, this caused an issue in the Kardashian household because, earlier that year, it was reported that Bruce Jenner, or rather Caitlyn Jenner, had banned Kendall and Kylie from hanging out with Chris Brown. An insider spoke with OK Magazine and said, Bruce doesn't want his baby girls anywhere near Chris and his friends. Bruce told Chris she'd better back him in banning the girls from spending any more time with Chris Brown and that it's not negotiable. However, Rihanna's issue isn't simply about the fact that the Kardashians supported Chris Brown. You see, I don't know if y'all remember this, but for a very brief moment back in 2017, Kendall and A$AP Rocky dated. And now, A$AP is Rihanna's baby daddy. So let's just say she isn't a big fan of that. Now, you might think this is petty from Rihanna, given that at the time she and A$AP were just friends. But guess what? If you dislike someone, you don't really mind being petty. Or maybe she's just being territorial. Y'all, Rihanna's beef with Kendall has been subtly going on for years. You see, back in 2022 during the Off-White show, fans noticed that Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were giving similar expressions to most of the models, until Kendall took the runway. That's when things got spicy. fans swore they caught Rihanna throwing some serious shade as Kendall strutted by. The internet, of course, wasted no time reacting. One fan tweet.
No, this was actually iconic. Bear in mind, Kendall Jenner is a teenager at this point, and just a Rihanna fan. She tweets, "If Rihanna doesn't perform Complicated tomorrow, I'm going to be very upset, #fave song." And then Rihanna just replies, "Well, don't."
So believe me when I tell you, this beef has been going on for a long time. That reminds me, in 2015, Rihanna was slated to perform at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, but pulled out at the last minute. Why? Allegedly, she wasn't thrilled about her friend Jordan Dunn being replaced by Kendall Jenner. Jordan even tweeted and later deleted, feeling so much better about not doing VS now that Rihanna isn't doing it also. Oh, but wait, there's more. According to some unverified sources, Rihanna allegedly shaded Kendall at the 2018 Met Gala. A witness claimed that Rihanna, standing near Kendall at the bar, loudly said, "Good thing I have curves to pull this outfit off. I'd hate to be a stick figure," before laughing and walking away. On top of that, fans have pointed out that Rihanna might have beef with the entire Kardashian-Jenner clan. Why? Because Kylie Jenner has been accused of copying Rihanna's style multiple times. From outfits to beauty launches, fans even claim Kylie's Fenty-inspired cosmetics line was an attempt to ride on Rihanna's coattails. Now, given all of this, sources are reporting that Rihanna is using the Met Gala to settle old scores by basically banning the Kardashians from the event for as long as she can, and she reportedly has the support of people in the fashion industry who feel that the Kardashian presence at the Met has overstayed its welcome. A lot of people are encouraging her. She's by no means the only one who feels like the Kardashians. Time is up. Now, it's no surprise that fans went nuts when this news first broke. Just take a look at some of these reactions. Goodbye to the Kardashians. If Riri had them all banned for whatever reason, I ain't mad at her at all. I'd be very happy not to have to look at any of them and their bad fashion choices at any. More Met Galas. This may be ignorant, but why does Riri have the power to ban anyone from the Met Gala? Not that I care, think it's hilarious. Plus, petty ASF, I'm for it, especially with regards to that talentless family. With how bad the real world is struggling, though, these millionaires with their parties that are out of touch are just too over the top. Bored rich people get others. I'm over it. Them plus most of the drama. I'm exhausted of influencers, celebrities who want to be influencers, and celebrities. Here are my thoughts. Rihanna doesn't strike me as someone who worries about being blunt or straightforward. For instance, canceling her performance at the Victoria's Secret show. That was not a veiled message. It was a very direct and strong one. All that said, she would never let Kendall or any of them live rent-free in her head. I don't believe she would put any effort into being bothered by any of them. Certainly not jealous of any of them either. They are Nepo babies. Rihanna worked for every damn thing she has. There is absolutely no comparison that can be made. Anyways, what do y'all think about this messy drama? Is Rihanna justified in taking revenge, or is she just being petty? Let me know your opinions in the comments below.